particular video is on solving equations, and it's based around the multiplication property. So just like the addition property, the multiplication property really only says, well, what you do to one side of the equal sign you have to do to the other, and this is in context with multiplying or dividing. So they give us the problem y over negative 6, or y divided by negative 6 equals 6 minus negative 1, and we are asked to solve it, which means I want to come up with a numerical solution by the time I'm done. So first thing we want to do, just like with the addition or subtraction, we're going to try to simplify both sides as low as they're going to go. On the left side, I can't really do anything else with y divided by negative 6, so I'm stuck with that. But if we look on the right side, I do have this minus a negative, or 6 minus a negative 1. Well, I know that minus a negative is really the same thing as saying addition of the opposite, so this is really saying 6 plus 1. Well, what is 6 plus 1? Well, 6 plus 1 is positive 7. So we got y equals negative 6, or y divided by negative 6 equals positive 7. Well, what are we solving for? I am solving for y. So if I'm solving for y, that means I need to get rid of whatever's attached to y. And attached to y is the divided by negative 6. Well, what undoes division? So the operation that is opposite of division is multiplication. So I'm going to multiply both sides by whatever is attached to y, which in this case is a negative 6. So let's multiply both sides by negative 6. Now, one thing I want to notice, or want to point out, if we do it to one side, we have to do it to the other. And guys, please notice, with division and multiplication, you take the sign that is attached to your number. So if it's a negative 6, you have to multiply by negative 6. I know students get that really confused with the addition and subtraction because it looks like we're changing signs with addition and subtraction, but really we're changing operations. That's why you see them changing. So here, well, what's negative 6 times y over negative 6? Well, the whole point of doing this was to make those negative 6's cancel out, so we don't have those anymore. So we're left with y equals, and then on the right side, 7 times negative 6 is going to give me a negative 42. Now, once again, I love equations because we can check those answers, so let's come over here and do a quick check. I'm going to take negative 42 and I'm going to plug it back into the original problem. So I'm going to have negative 42, because that was my y, divided by negative 6, and I want to know, is that equal to 6 minus negative 1? Well, we already know that 6 minus negative 1 is the same thing as 7. We've already worked that out. So is negative 42 divided by negative 6 positive 7? Well, a negative divided by a negative is a positive. 42 divided by 6 is 7. So it looks like we have done our math correct.